So good morning, it is 7:30 in the morning and I'm gonna put on some face basically. So I thought that I would try and film this because it's like amazing, you know, because there have been construction outside of the place where I'm sort of, you know, living while I'm just hanging on the university and it's no sound now. And it has been like, you know, quite noisy in the morning for the past quite a long. So anyway, I'm gonna start now because I need to do this now. So I'm gonna start off with this Andalou Naturals, and this is the beauty balm with SPF 30. And by the way, I have some tea here because I had my breakfast, but I haven't even had a cup of tea yet. So anyway, so I have this one in this little jar because I take this one with me in my makeup and skincare bag. So what I'm going to do, I have a mirror here, so I don't know if I can put the mirror right next to the camera lens so I will be able to, you know, sort of look straight into the camera almost while I'm doing this. So yeah, I'm just putting some, you know, dots on my face with this one. And one of the reasons why I thought this would be a good idea to do this now is because I have some new face products and skincare products. So yeah, I thought I would test them out for today. So it's like quite sunny potentially outside today, so I need to ensure I have sunscreen on my face. So this one, Andalou Naturals, it have like SPF 30. However, if you are like really going to be outdoor, it's probably a good idea to have more SPF on the face, but I will just go with this. So I need to just see that I have sort of smoothed this out. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. I don't know how long this video is gonna be because I know that the camera is only recording around like 20 minutes and then it stops. So this one is NYX Makeup Professional Eyebrow Pencil, and it is in ash brown, and I really like this one on my eyebrows. So I'm just brushing my, you know, out my eyebrows. Then I'm gonna go in with this eyebrow pen, and I do this, honestly I do this all the time. Like I keep this as a routine, like to always keep my eyebrows, you know, on point, because I have quite fair eyebrows, so I need to color them, and also I fill them in, so it just looks more like put together. So that is one, and then I'm gonna take some of this. So this blue, and this is the Fit Me Maybelline New York Foundation Matte Poreless 115 shade, and with this one I'm just gonna take some on my finger, put it on my upper hand, and this, I don't know, I don't like the package of this one because it's very like rinning. All the product is always rinning out, so I think this is honestly too much that I took now. But anyway, what I do, like this is on a daily basis, like it's not, I'm going to be indoor partly of this day, so yeah, anyway, I want to look awake, and also this just, I like to be put together, you know, because it's just like part of my personality. So I'm going to put this on my eyelids because I'm gonna do some eyeshadows. So I want a nice base, and I know that this is not gonna be like full makeup, full face of makeup, but as I said, this is just for a daily type of face makeup. So I also put this, you know, on my nose area. It's quite hot and warm weather outside, so I be like, you know, melting with my makeup in the sun and in the heat, and also on my shin. So basically like in the T-zone, I would say. And then I'm also gonna put some on my lips, because I'm going to put some lip products as well. So I want to have like more neutral type of tone on my lips. And then ensuring I really got the nose covered in this. And then I'm going to put, I don't know what happened here on my like upper cheek. I was actually really warm yesterday, like it was so hot outside, and I had a quite long day also, so anyway. And then I'm going to put some over here. I just ensure everything is blended and, you know, looking nice. And then maybe a little bit, sometimes I use this one as a concealer, because if it's, you know, like day to day, I would definitely just use this one as a concealer. I wouldn't be in the need of having like a full makeup, I don't know why I keep saying it, full face of makeup, you know. But I'm going to return some of the product in here. So anyway, so that is it. And then I'm gonna take this concealer, and this one I'm testing out today. So this one is also Fit Me concealer by Maybelline, and this one is quite fair. So this is gonna be an interesting try, because I don't know how this one is gonna go on the skin. If it's going to look very, very fair, or if it's gonna be, you know, sort of possible to blend this thing out. So I'm just putting a few dots underneath my eye. So I just want to brighten up my eye, because, you know, the eyes, you don't want to have dark circles under your eyes. It looks tired and it doesn't look fresh at all. So I think, yeah, it works. And I know that this is going to crease unless you're setting it with a powder, so I will set it with my powder foundation later. So anyway, now I'm going to proceed to do some eyeshadows. So I'm going to use this NYX palette, Lingerie it's called, and it has these neutral toned colors. So I'm just going to take a brush, and I keep my brushes now in this bag, which is kind of easy to wash and keep clean, and keep the brushes also protected, like from any kind of, you know, dirt and stuff. So I also have this, which I actually really like, but it's really inexpensive. It is by Essence, All About Nudes, and I got this palette in Dubai actually, and it has all these like neutrals, a little bit of shimmer as well, but they are actually really good, I must say. But now I'm gonna test out this palette, and I'm quite excited about seeing how these colors goes on the eyelid. So I think I will take this dark brown here, which is a little bit lighter than the other one. And now I need to use my mirror, so I will see what I'm doing here. Whoops. Okay, so I'm just going to start off in the crease of the eyelid. And I would say I have quite huge space between my eyebrow and my eyelid, so I definitely should wear some shadows on my eyelids, because it just looks more, you know, I don't know, it just looks better. So I'm just starting off keeping my eye open when I'm doing this. And by no means I am not a makeup artist or anything, and I think you can notice it. I'm just doing this like for my own, you know, sort of whatever, day-to-day makeup and whatnot. And yeah, I think that is what I'm gonna go for by now. I'm gonna take on my finger some of this light color, and I'm going to stroke it right underneath my eyebrow, each and one of them, just to sort of brighten up and sort of, you know, get my eyebrow really like separated from the eyelid somehow. And then I'm also taking this light color just in the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm gonna show which color I'm taking. So I take this more neutral skin tone color. I mean, it depends on the skin tone, but anyway, that color I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna take it from the front of the eye here and just mix it in with this other color that I have on the eyelid. I'm gonna see how they work together, if they are mixing well. So I never tried this palette before, this is the first time, so I don't know how the colors and everything is gonna go. And then I think I'm gonna take more of this white and I'm gonna work it in here, so I sort of blending the dark crease color with this white here on the more like upper part of the eyelid, just to sort of ensure that they are more blended. Taking a little bit more of this white on the other side. So let's see how long this video is going to be, because it's 11 minutes. I don't want this video to be more than 20. So I think that is it. I will go with this. I'm just gonna, you can always blend in the eternity, to be fairly honest, but you need to stop somewhere. So I think that is it, and then I'm going to put on some mascara. So I was thinking, should I use some eyeliner? So I have this one from Isadora, Precise Roll-On Eyeliner Waterproof. Really like this one because the applicator is a roller, so it's super easy to wear or like put on. So I'm gonna try and, okay, so this could go quite anyway. So let's see if this is gonna work. I'm not the biggest fan of putting on eyeliner because it can always, go in anyway. So I'm doing a very like fine line. So I think that will be it. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side here. So doing it as well at the best of my ability, to be honest. And being very careful. So I can't talk when I'm doing this, I just need to focus on putting on the eyeliner. Typically I can do more like multitasking, but eyeliner is not something I can multitask with. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that be, and I think that works, yeah, sort of. So anyway, this one is waterproof, so it stays on quite well, especially if you like sweating or something. So now, taking some mascara, I'm using the Max Factor Rise and Shine Lift and Volume, and this one is good. I feel like a lot of mascaras and stuff, they kind of are drying for the eyelashes, but I mean, you need to wear some mascara, that's like essential. So I'm just gonna put this on. I'm using one mascara from Pacifica as well, which is more hydrating, I feel, for my lashes, and I like to wear it in the evening. So this one, Pacifica Stila Gaze Length and Strength, this one is really good. It's more like, how should I say, it's more like moisturizing for the eyelashes. So yeah, so now I'm gonna do some lips, and then I'm gonna put on my sort of powder on my skin. So I'm going to try out this product, which is from Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in shade Pioneer, which is super red. So really ensure when you're using something that has so much color to sort of really ensure that the applicator is not having too much product, because you need to take this a little bit step by step when you're applying it. So as you can see, this one is super red and it's going to be very red. But I need to test this out because this is part of a uniform that I need to, sort of test out. So I starting in the middle and then proceeding to the sides, and also just sort of taking it to the upper. Being careful with the, you know, the sort of lines here, because you don't want to have any strange lines. So yeah, I mean, some people in Sweden, they are like, okay, they don't want to wear makeup and stuff. But actually, one of the sort of things with makeup is that it is actually part of most uniforms, like if you're working, to actually wear makeup. Unless you are like a swimmer or something, but even they wear makeup. Okay, I think that is it. So we're like red color, to say the least. So now I'm gonna take my, so this is gonna be a good length on this video. So I'm gonna take, this is a fan brush. So, but I'm using this one. I have another brush now, which is more like full face powder brush. But I need to reach for my, this powder foundation. This one is from Bare Minerals and it is detoxing, skin clearing. I really like this one. And it feels very nice to wear it on the skin. This one is, I think, a new product from Bare Minerals. So I'm just taking some powder in the lid here, closing it because you don't want to have powder inside of the entire, you know, the entire lid here. And then just being careful when I sort of putting on the powder on the brush, and then sort of just tapping off the excess into the lid. And I'm just going to, you know, start in the T-zone here on my forehead and move down to the nose. So I'm mainly focusing on the T-zone when I'm doing this powder. And also I'm gonna like work around my nose, because that is probably an area where you can get some, I don't know, shine. And then also underneath the eye, because as I said, you need to set the concealer with some powder, otherwise it's gonna crease throughout the day. And then on my chin, ensuring also that the, you know, the lip color is, you know, sort of separated from the skin. And yeah, and just a little bit on the sides here. And I think that is it. It's very like natural type of makeup, but it is like sealed the entire face. So just tapping back most of the products that is left in the lid. Another thing that I tend to do, I actually gonna wash my brush, the powder brush. I do this every time I'm using it, because, or like every other time I use it, so every other day, because I don't want to have any bacteria on it, you know, because you're putting it on your skin. And I also always wrap it into some tissue that is clean, and I put it into the bag. So the interesting thing with this lipstick is that to drink tea you need to have a straw. So I'm using a paper straw, because you don't want to, you know, mess up the mug. I need to take paper straws with me because I'm gonna go to some place and I need to have like be able to drink tea there. There was one, so yeah. So I'm also, because part of the uniform, whatever, I'm gonna put on some, like fresh up my nails, and therefore I'm using this Rubis Folies 552 shade from L'Oreal, and this nail polish is really good. Really good. It's like a matte, not a matte, but like just a really nice red color. So I'm kind of this person, I do my own nails, because I have never understood why you would go and get your nails done, to be honest. Also, it's just something I can do. You know, I actually enjoy doing this, if I should be honest. So yeah, I'm just gonna fresh up my nails because I wash my hands a lot. Don't want to have any bacteria on my hands. So I do wash my hands quite a lot throughout the day, so it tends to chip a little, and yeah. I'm not so good on using any top coats and stuff because I just want to keep it very simple. So anyway, I'm just gonna fresh up my nails, and there you go. That is what I'm doing. And also I was using yesterday, I can mention, argan oil underneath my face cream in the evening. So I have started off doing a little bit more like moisturizing type of products in the for the night time, because I feel like my skin can definitely benefit from such things nowadays, to sort of be more like anti-aging type over there. I mean, I'm not that old, but you should consider anti-aging if you are like over 20. So anyway, that is it. That's my red nails. And now it is 5 to 8 and I'm gonna go and do something, and yeah, oops. Okay, so that is it. Just gonna, you have the, yeah, very like basic, nothing major. So anyway,